Hello and welcome back to Lumosity, with 7 studies published on Lumosity and more on the way. They're always enhancing our training. That is when we do train. When we don't, bad stuff happens. Like we lose the streak. And I don't want to be reminded of it. Myself, don't remind me. Let's see, how many hours of sleep did I get? 8 or 7? 8 or Actually, this is for tomorrow night. And my average is 7, so let's go with 7. Because see, I missed recording yesterday. But that was actually today, the session I played yesterday. And this session today is actually the session tomorrow. So I missed today's recording instead of missing yesterday's recording. In a way, why is there no audio? Set it up next time. Shut up. I don't have time sometimes, you know? I'm all like, recording. So much to set up. I think I'll just not. No one will notice. Oh dear. No. Cheater. All right. We'll do it better this time. I had to set it up, old man. I had to set it up so that wouldn't happen. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yes, it was about nothing. Nothing, of course. Good, that's always easy to talk about nothing at all. Alright then, but perhaps I should talk about something of substance. What would that be? Oh yeah, about that astronaut I met, yeah? He was pretty neat. Of course, I had to ask him what the moon was like. You know, he walked on the moon, Harrison Smith did. So, you know, gotta ask him how it was like, what it was like. I mean, it's not every day that you get to walk on the moon. And just like, not every day you get to play some of the games that I play. You know, really, you really can't do it every day. You know, some of them, I just play so many. You can't play them all every day. So that's not fair. I'm starting over. I'm using a trackpad, okay? I left my mouse someplace else. I don't know how I left it behind, but I lost it somehow. So I have to do the trackpad, and I always do trackpad anyway because I don't prepare, and I dropped out of Boy Scouts and. Okay, I didn't actually drop out of Boy Scouts. If we must be completely specific, I dropped out of Cub Scouts. Yeah. But anyway, what were we talking about? So, come on, I'm not accepting that bad a score. I'm not doing it. No, I can do better. Here, watch. Boom, and boom. Well, anyway, this astronaut. So, I asked him, so, Mr. Astronaut, what's it like being on the moon? What was it like? And he thought for about 0.009 seconds, because he's, you know, really, really smart, like, and he didn't have to think long because of that, you know, intelligence. You know, no. Alright, that's it. If I can't get a good score in this game, I'm not playing this game. Let's play Memory Match Overload. Yeah. Alright. Cheater! Oh, shut up. Anyway, so I asked him, and he's all like, the sky's black. No, Mr. Astronaut, don't be a racist. No, I thought you were awesome. The skies there is black. Astronaut, it's African-American. People are staring at you now. Oh, so awkward. No, I'm gonna be seen sitting next to someone. Who's a race? No! So anyway, when I was done with that, freaking out that he had said a restricted word, a banned word. You can't say the B word, the other B word. You can't say that anymore. And he did, and it was awkward. People stared. I went and beat him up because, I hate being stared at. Of course, can't have that. And we got escorted out. Anyway, when we were all done, I asked him to explain how that was. And yes, I didn't really need to ask him how to explain why that is, because I already know. But I'm just trying to get an excuse to explain to you why the sky on the moon would be African American. So, there's no light on the moon that is diffused by an atmosphere. I can't think while I'm playing this game. Let's do this one. Am I recording? Good. Yeah, disconnection. That sounds like a fantastic idea. I just failed at disillusion. So let's play disconnection. Oh, yeah. Anyway, there's no atmosphere, so there's no diffusing of the light. So it's all the way African American color. There's a complete and utter absence of all light at all on the moon. There is nothing there. No light. The moon itself is completely bright, but the sky, though, is dark. It's completely dark. It looks like the night here, is what he said. Well, okay, that's not what he said, but that's what I know because I've studied this sort of thing. I like physics. No! I failed! No! No, I must have perfect scores. Must have perfect scores. Must have perfection. I am perfectionist. Perfectionist. Perfectionism sucks, honestly. It's really a pain. It really is. I'm not proud of it. I talk about it like I would be, but it's more of an excuse, Oh, that guy just killed over there. Oh, don't worry. I'm a mass murderer because of insanity. Oh yeah, it's fine. I'm a serial killer by insanity. It's like that. You say that not because you're proud of it, unless you really are messed up in the head. Well, more so than you were, obviously, by doing such an act. But yeah, it's not some badge of what you're proud of. It's simply what you are. It's an excuse. Yeah? Police says, "You just killed that guy. I'm gonna take you in." No, it's fine. You don't understand, officer. I simply am completely messed up in the head. Insane. Yes, that's what the doctor said. They didn't, I give up. They didn't say messed up. They said completely and utterly insane. Yes, just insane. Don't take me in to the mental institution either, because that place sucks. It smells. Probably. I don't know. Does it? Would it smell there? Why would it smell there? Insanity, I would imagine, has a bad smell to it, People not right in the head. Bad smell. I just randomly clicked there for the win, by the way. Now. Yeah, so I just related being a perfectionist to being a serial killer. But, my friend, metaphor is how the world I wrote this out in advance. Hold on. Metaphors are how... I lost the slip of paper. Metaphors make the world go round. There we go. Haha. Yeah. Quote me at will. No, not all that. No, not all that other stuff. Just the last part. The part that was really amazingly awesome part. Not the part where I was stumbling over my own words. Oh, gosh. Random click fail. No! 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 33300. Fail. Well, we mustn't dwell on it. After all, we are faced here with brain shift. Time to switch topics. It's been a while since I recorded a makeup session. But fear not, fearful person. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. So, your fear, you should really be fearful because you have a lot of fear inside of you. But then if you're fearful of that, then you have more fear, which means you must be fearful of that fear as well. So, it doesn't work out well when you think about it and take it too literally, does it? Or when you interpret it in a way it was never meant to be interpreted. Or was it? Dun dun dun! After all, it's no longer cool to think that Franklin Delano Roosevelt, that guy who spoke those words, is a cool guy. It's no longer cool to think he was cool, because he wasn't cool. He was, well, he started war and stuff. And no one likes war, right? Bad FDR. Bad, you did war. Bad. And Great Depression stuff. Bad. You didn't wave your wand fast enough to put food in everyone's mouths fast enough. You bad. And you buried cows and chopped off grapes and threw them into an incinerator and mowed farms because they were, what, doing too much crop growing? Buried cows underground, not to be used as fertilizer. No, because... or maybe they were. I don't know what the reasoning was. I think it was something to do with increasing cow prices? Or something? While people starved? I don't know. He's not... look him up. He's really not that nice. The guy. He experimented a bit, and some of the experiments, well... Yeah. Like any mad scientist, sometimes things go boom in a very bad way. And then robots take over the world. Or something equally bad. That ends with the world being taken over by just something, you know? Maybe it's a new plague. Maybe it's Facebook. No! The world is doomed. No! Or maybe it's... fill in the blank with your own nightmarish Armageddon scenario in the comments. I'd love to read, about that, how the world could end. Audience edition, right? The how the world could end as a result of a mad scientist's completely insane experiment going completely and utterly awry. But if the officer comes by and says anything, Officer, I am completely insane. Dr. Stone say me so. So, yeah. Go bother some other bum who's bad and not completely insane. Right? Insanity has protection. If you're insane, then you're protected from certain crimes. At least in the... Or are you? I mean, it's not really protected. It's just, instead of being drug off to prison, you get drug off to a mental institution. Which is, I would think, for someone who's not actually insane, worse. That sounds worse to me. So, don't plead insanity unless you really, really want to be exposing people who yell at the walls, claiming that they're becoming liquid metal and a Terminator's gonna jump out of them and slaughter everybody. You know, don't be next to those people. Think about it before you claim insanity. Think about all the people being attacked by butterflies from hell. Think about all the people whose bunny rabbits are staring at them, ready to eat their flesh. Think about all those people who, oh no, somewhere, somehow, a duck is staring at them. Now, if only I could remember what word it is. There's actually a word for having the feeling that a duck is staring at you. There's a word for that. And a fear is where it's a fear of that. A fear that there's a duck staring at you. It's kind of strange. I don't know why there'd be a word for that. There's not a word for my very, very unique style of egg cooking, where it turns out being mush. There's no word for that, is there? You have to use two words for that. Badly cooked egg. I mean, 3 words. Three words. Okay, but there's no there's no. Point is, there ought to be a word for a lot of things. I would think. Before, I would think there should be a word for the fear that somehow, somewhere, a duck is staring at you. Right? I mean, what are the odds that you just looked around your shoulder right now, just looked behind you and saw a duck staring at you, and are forever now going to be paralyzed by fear that a duck is somehow, somewhere, and is staring at you. Not moving, not quacking, simply staring. That would be actually kind of scary if I looked behind my shoulder right now, over my back, and saw a duck staring at me. I would be horrified. I would be. That's, you could really practical joke someone if you said, and brought it up in a not entirely awkward way in a conversation, that there's a word for just the fear that the knowledge or fear that the duck is staring at you. And then there was a duck staring at the person. That would be a really, really good way to practical joke somebody into a mental institution. And, yeah. So there. Now you know how to prank your friend into a mental institution. But if he becomes a mass murderer and slaughters me, I'm going to haunt you. Okay? I'm going to haunt you. I'm going to reincarnate inside a duck, and I'm going to stare at you until the end of your days. So don't do that practical joke on anyone to the point where they become a mass murderer and kill me. Alright? Alright. Well, this episode is at an end. Thanks for watching it. Good job on today's watching of my training. Come back tomorrow to continue your streak. Perhaps your streak is longer than mine now. Perhaps. Perhaps. And perhaps not, because that would actually be impossible because I did 13 episodes before I was recording, but eventually you will be able to have a streak longer than my best streak. But only if you come back tomorrow and continue. Thanks for doing that, by the way. In advance, I thank you. And until next time, then, goodbye.